Justin Fields' injury may lead to the Jets trading for Shedeur Sanders. When one door closes, one or several windows open. While things in Cleveland remain murky regarding the quarterback position and who will ultimately win the starting job, the situation appears clearer for Shedeur Sanders. The rookie arrived via the draft, but his immediate future still feels uncertain. On Thursday, July 24th, the day began disappointingly for the New York Jets. During practice, their starting quarterback, Justin Fields, was forced to leave the field due to an injury in the lower part of his leg. Given the urgency of starting the season with someone reliable, should Fields' injury sideline him for the opener, or longer? Here are some possible replacements the team could consider. Jets head coach recently confirmed the issue involves Fields' toe, though the severity was nothing to worry about. With no definitive timeline for Fields' recovery, the Jets do have 14-year veteran Tyrod Taylor available. However, it's difficult to envision him as the long-term answer capable of leading the team to significant success. Joe Milton of the Dallas Cowboys could be an intriguing option. Milton recently joined the Cowboys as insurance for Dak Prescott's frequent injuries. He came from the New England Patriots and is a player eager to prove he possesses the talent to lead an offense and take it where it needs to go. Last season with the Patriots, Milton threw for 241 yards and 1 touchdown. He has a powerful arm and could be a strong fit for a team searching for immediate impact. Shedeur Sanders and a real possibility. The saga surrounding the Cleveland Browns quarterback room is well known. One day, a player appears to have secured the starting role, and the next, another is rumored to be in line. Amid this constant uncertainty, little attention has been paid to the rookies. This could create an unexpected opening for Sanders, who has yet to receive a genuine opportunity. His stellar college career and pre-draft projections, before sliding to the 144th overall pick, were impressive. Combined with flashes he's shown during training camps, Sanders might earn a serious look from the Jets. Kirk Cousins, a veteran presence to stabilize the season. Cousins' abrupt move from Minnesota to Atlanta surprised many. Based on his results with the Falcons, the Vikings' decision appears justified. Yet a closer examination reveals how challenging the offensive transition was for the 35-year-old. While Cousins lacks mobility, his experience and composure remain valuable. For a Jets franchise desperate for stability, adding a veteran like him could prove invaluable. His hunger to rebound from 2024 might fuel an impressive comeback, if New York chooses to take the chance. The good news, if it is allowed to say that, is that there are different options for them in case they need them to replace Justin Fields during his injured time. The roar of the Meadowlands had barely faded when the hush fell. It was late in the second quarter, a critical third down, and Justin Fields had been carving through the opposing defense with that trademark mix of power and finesse. Then came the play that changed everything. A blitzing linebacker off the edge, a collapsing pocket, and Fields twisting awkwardly as he was driven into the turf. Silence. The kind of silence that swallows up 80,000 people all at once. Trainers rushed out, players dropped to one knee, and the scoreboard clock seemed to freeze. When Fields was helped off the field, clutching his shoulder and wincing in pain, the whispers began in the press box. That didn't look good. What's the backup plan? This could change their season. And somewhere deep inside the bowels of MetLife Stadium, Jets general manager Joe Douglas was already pulling out his phone. The Jets had built their hopes around Fields after their quarterback carousel of the past few seasons. He was the dynamic centerpiece, the reason fans bought jerseys and analysts circled playoff scenarios in July. But as the MRI results came back, torn ligaments, projected absence of several months, the front office faced a reality as cold as the November wind. They needed another quarterback, and they needed one who could step in yesterday. "Find me options," Douglas said to his staff in a late-night meeting. Screens lit up with lists of names, cap hits, and highlight reels. Journeyman veterans, untested rookies, and trade targets all blurred together, until one name stuck out like neon in the darkness: Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur, still with the Cleveland Browns after a heated summer quarterback competition, was in a curious position. He dazzled in camp, earned praise from analysts like Kirk Herbstreit, and even snuck into preseason highlight reels with his poised pocket movement. But the Browns, committed to veteran Kenny Pickett as their starter, had buried Sanders on the depth chart, a treasure waiting for the right buyer. Douglas' eyes lit up. "Get Cleveland on the line," he ordered. By morning, the rumors were out. Breaking. Sources say the New York Jets have inquired about Browns rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders following Justin Fields' shoulder injury. Social media exploded. Jets fans argued in threads, half convinced Sanders was the answer, half worried about trading away precious draft picks. Browns fans, meanwhile, were torn between excitement for Sanders' future and the sting of potentially losing him so soon. In Berea, Ohio, Shedeur was the last to know. He'd just finished a film session when his agent walked in, phone pressed to his ear, eyes wide. "They're calling," the agent said. "Who?" Shedeur asked. "The Jets. And they're serious." Within days, the NFL world turned into a theater of negotiations. Douglas and the Browns' front office sparred over compensation, draft picks dancing across phone lines like chess pieces. "We see him as a future starter," the Browns insisted. "Then pay us like he's won," the Jets countered. Meanwhile, Shedeur stayed silent publicly, but his mind raced. New York meant bright lights, instant pressure, a fan base hungry for hope. It meant stepping out of the shadow of a depth chart and into the headlines of the biggest media market in sports. Late at night, he called his father. "Pop, they're talking about trading me," he said. Deion Sanders' voice was calm but electric. "Son, opportunities don't wait. If they call, you pick up. You go out there and show them who you are. That's what we do. That's what you do." The deal came together on a Thursday morning. The Jets packaged a second-round pick and a future conditional selection, and in return, the Browns sent Shedeur Sanders to New York. Just like that, the rookie who'd been the quiet understudy was suddenly thrust onto Broadway. At the airport, cameras swarmed as Shedeur stepped off the private plane in a crisp Jets hoodie and a smile that masked the whirlwind of the last 48 hours. "I didn't expect this," he admitted to the reporters. "But I'm ready. I've been ready." His first practice in green and white was electric. Teammates lined up to catch passes from the newcomer, and each spiral seemed to cut through the air with purpose. There was no hesitation, no rookie nerves, just the smooth, effortless command of a quarterback who knew this was his chance. Wide receiver Garrett Wilson jogged off the field after a drill and shook his head, grinning. "Man, that kid can spin it," he said.